Hello and welcome! I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'm creating with Heartfelt Blooms stamp set. This is a new type of stamp that's available in the 2018 Celebration brochure. I'm pairing this with the sheet music background stamp. Instead of adding the ink directly to the stamp, I'm using a small piece of a sponge to keep the ink and the color more concentrated in the center of the stamp and fade out into the edges. This is going to give me a more subtle look to a background panel. Instead of having the big, bold, bright sheet music, there's just enough to carry through the theme of the card. Stamping with Heartfelt Blooms is really nice. There's so much detail in this image. It is free with a $50 purchase in the United States in the Celebration brochure. Adding this with a full generation of ink brings out all of the gorgeous details of this stamped image. I'm keeping the colors monochromatic today, and I'll only be using white, brown, and a little bit of black. I did know that I was going to end up splitting this image whenever I made my design. It's a little bit striking, but what really makes a difference and an impact is the detail in this stamped image. It's only one color stamped, yet it comes out as looking so detailed and different colors and shaded. It's amazing, and you have to see it in real life in order to appreciate how much detail is there. I've stamped the sentiment in black ink because I want this to be the focal point of the project, even though I'm featuring this bundle of blooms behind it. I've cut a fishtail banner on each end, and now I'm going to adhere everything down to the card base. So you see that piece of sheet music stamp set is very subtle, and it's going to complement all of the other soft images that are in the project. Everything is being kept soft. The piece of vellum is going to allow for there to be a design, yet it's not going to take away from the sentiment or the blooms. And then the white on brown, it all works together. And I'm adding a little thread nest of copper metallic thread. This is going to carry that brown color as grouped together. Copper to me reads off a little bit brown, but it's going to add just a tiny bit of sparkle to this card. The theme of the card is a sympathy card, and I'm not really sure how I was going to come about making this feel warm, because my goal was to make it a sympathy card, but for this to have not a cold feeling or a neutral feeling, but a very warm, like a hug on a card. So I've used all of those colors built up together and split that floral image in order to bring out all of the details very subtly. The inside of the card is just added by using another piece of paper and using the ink that's left on that sheet music stamp. I'm glad I had it handy just to add to the inside of the card. Thank you so much for joining me for this project. All of the information is located in the video description underneath the window here on YouTube. If you have not done so yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.